Yo guys, it's Up Shadow here, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. So, it's been a while since we've been on this map, since last week was the update thingy, and hope everybody had a good time playing with the new update and DLC if you have bought that. And yeah, I so far had a lot of fun designing turrets, having fun with the new blocks and everything. So, what can I say? This ship, in theory, can fly in every direction. It should have thrusters. So, I think it's time to make a test flight. Wouldn't you say? I have to be a bit careful because, you know, we don't quite know yet how this thing behaves. So, yeah, being careful is going to be a big thing here. So, let's go in. Oop. It is decompressed. That's fine. There we go. Can close all the doors. No, wait. Ah, there we go. Door closed. Depressurization off. There we go. Now we can go in. Lovely. Okay, let us go up to the command center, and yeah, I definitely have to put in some gravity generators eventually, because walking the stairs like that is mildly infuriating, as you might be able to see. It's not very comfortable. It also looks fairly dumb, but yeah. So let's go to the main deck. And then, yeah, we'll have to fix this up as well. If this thing can fly in a decent manner now, then we'll position it, you know... Oh, wait, I'm on the main deck, but I'm in the lower part of the main deck. I'm in the sub-main deck, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I have, like, special names for these. Oh, well. Go one further up, into here. No, that's the maintenance deck, that's right. This is the deck I'm talking about, with the lovely big windows. And no vents yet. That's another problem. Okay, there's the bridge. Here we go. Let's, okay. So turning... You know, turning is slow, but to me that is good enough, honestly. Okay, testing. Oh, let's test the forward driving capabilities. We're gaining speed, but slowly. But that's to be expected. Okay. Okay. Sideways. Works, but slow. Up. Also works. And down, well, works too. Okay, okay. Let us reposition this ship then. So this officially flies. It's kind of weird, but it works. Let me raise this up a bit. It's going to be a bit difficult flying around with this, especially navigating around, you know, asteroids and such because of the tail end. We have to be extremely careful when it comes to that. Yeah, I have the feeling there's going to be more thrusters at specific spaces where I can, you know, slip them in. You know, for example, at the back, maybe we can slip a few in. Downward and upward thrusters should be easy to fit in. Sidewards thrusters might be a bit more difficult, but, you know, we'll try. Ooh, I just realized something. I will have to test this real quick. Do the thrusters damage the solar panels? Let's... I think they might. is it just far enough away? You see there's an effect there. I'll have to... Well, I should check right now before it destroys it completely. Yeah, I actually didn't factor that in. I do have to admit. I didn't factor this thing in. It looks like it's damaging it. But the smoke dissipates very quickly as well. Bit curious, honestly. The solar panels might come off. You know? Every second now, they might just snap off because our thrusters have basically eaten them. Oh god. I'm just trying to position this so we can eventually maybe dock this thing onto our station. That would be very nice. It's really hard to kind of figure out where the tail is. You know, in height-wise. Are we high enough? Is the tail not gonna smack into something? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna exit now and then we'll check the positioning. Okay, so obviously there is potential for more. Quite obvious. More thrusters. I'm not so sure if I need more gyros, but more thrusters. Definitely. And yeah, all this stuff in here needs to be fixed up. It's kind of annoying me that I didn't do it already, but it is what it is. But then again, we do have technically a ship that is able to navigate, to fly around, to do things, which is nice. You know? Hold on. I have to go... I'm always confused where to go. There we go. I think this is right. But yeah, gravity generators also gonna have to make an appearance soon here, because navigating this like that is annoying. Oh, whoops! Didn't clear the frickin'... Yeah, well done. Depressurization on. I might also change the airlock system a little bit. We'll see. Okay, let's see where the... it's actually not bad from height perspective. I might just put a connector up here so we can get this going. Now let's go up there to the problem area and see if it's done anything. It didn't do anything. I do have thruster damage enabled, don't I? Or is it because it's a subgrid? I mean, just from a distance, I would say that's a 3-block gap between these two things. So maybe that's just about enough. And the solar panels maybe are even considered further away because they're technically on the underside. Curious. Okay. That's interesting. That's that's something I didn't quite well, think about. Honestly, that's interesting. Okay. Let us build. We shall build a conveyor. Where is it? There. And a connector. We'll need these things. So, let me put thruster components in here. We still have a bunch of thruster components, so we can technically make a few more thrusters appear in a very quick succession. So that's good. Okay. Let's try and make this work. Shift P to match the color scheme, just in case. And then about here, we're gonna have a little old connectorino. There we go. Okay, we need motors, construction components. Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. What was it again that I needed to click? There was a... Ah, there we go. Right-clicking it will add things to my build planner. That was a very constructive comment. Thank you very much. I have to say I should work with the build constructor more. The build queue constructor thingy. But yeah, it's something that I always forget. Yeah, there we go, build planner. It's something that I tend to forget for some reason. It's just, I don't know. Hold on. Oh, wait. I forgot how to use the build planner. That's amazing, isn't it? I completely forgot how to use that thing. I haven't used it in a while, you know? So... Wait, so we're here at the assembler. Jesus. Hold on for a second. I need to figure this out real quick. That is not good. I completely forgot how to use the... no, it's not that. Hold on. Okay, hold on. It's supposedly... There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so if I shift middle mouse button, click on this thing, it will technically produce the things that I need. But that's not what I need. I need this feature. Just mouse button click will withdraw all the materials that I need. So now we should be able to just complete this. I definitely need to use this feature more because when it came around, I kind of used it a bit, but because I'm a lot of time in creative, I forgot about it again, and then it didn't really come up in this save either. So yeah, but again, thanks very much for mentioning it. It's a good idea, and I should use it more. Not the producing bit, but the definitely the getting components bit. That's definitely a good idea. So now the build planner is empty again, correct? Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm just, you know, for security reasons, I'm gonna add a camera here. Let me just think. The camera, if it's like this, it's gonna be looking down like that, but I don't want that. I want it the other way around, so it's looking down in this direction. That's good. Okay, let me get that. Technically, I could have used the build planner here, but that's easy to remember. Three thingamajigs. See, I already remembered. There we go. Let's make this camera. Actually, let's rename it first. This one. That's the... what is it? How do we call this? This is the docking port camera. I think that makes sense to me. Oink. Okay. Now, let's go back up into our control booth. I probably should put a maybe a remote control on this ship, so I could, you know, remote control it from other places. That might be a smart move, perhaps. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Although, to be fair, the only place I'm using it at the moment is here. So... I mean, here... Oh god, I did it again, didn't I? At the base, because I have to manually dock it now. And, yeah, okay. Gravity, and fixing the internal stuff is next, definitely, because this is getting annoying. Okay, bridge. Here we are. And now we can go to the Uh, camera... Docking port camera. There it is. So the docking port is right on top of the screen in this perspective. So if the docking panel... Oh! I just slammed against something. That's not good. Let me exit the camera. What am I doing? Okay, now it should be fine, hopefully. Oh boy. Yeah, I destroyed something. So now I should be doing it like this, right? Yeah, that's difficult to... It's really difficult to see. I should also have the... Did I even... That connector... No, it doesn't even have a freaking name. Ah, that's not good. I'm just gonna have all of them right now in my little selection here. Where does it... Switch lock, switch lock, switch lock? Oh, that is interesting. So 3 and 4... Okay, 3 and 4 are locked, interestingly enough. I'm not quite sure why. Okay, I'm just trying to align this. Okay, I think like this, it's... Jesus, okay. It is... Okay, this supposedly should be straight. Let's just lower it down and see if something pops up on the locking screen. God, okay, this is awful. This is fairly awful. What are we doing? I have to check. Also, the thing is broken anyway, so we have to fix it. It's not as easy as I thought it might be. Well, no, actually, I thought it might be quite difficult anyhow, so... So it is as easy or not as easy as I expected it to be. But it's still kind of annoying. Okay, there we go. Let's see this. How far off are we? Actually, not that far off. Interestingly enough. Okay, we'll get one motor. Sure. Sure. But yeah, we damaged this a little bit. I think. Doesn't look like we damaged the ship, though. But yeah, we just need to notch it into one direction a little bit. We cannot really control it from here, unfortunately. Otherwise, I frickin' would. You know? The bridge captain's chair, this one it is, but we cannot really access this one from here. Well, you know what? Just because I'm lazy and I want this to freaking be good, be done. Okay, components added to build planner, and then we just go over yonder. Yup. And done. Kinda. Okay, this is gonna be not awkward at all. Oh. Okay, we got a lock. Also, I want to rename that connector real quick to docking port connector. There we go. Now we can get our docking port connector, switch lock, boom. There we go. So now this ship is locked to our main station. We'll take this away again. Okay, which means, if I'm not mistaken, oh, I am very much mistaken, I just realized, because this docking port here does not allow me access to the storage, the one that I normally use, this one, because there's a filter in between. Now, since we are going to not abandon, that's a bit mean to say, but we're not going to be using this station anymore soon. Decommission, I think we're gonna decommission this station. Since we're gonna do that, we might want to take out the filters, perhaps, to make this a bit easier on us. Now, if I remember correctly, then there's a bunch of filters that's hidden behind here. So there's one here. And there's one here. And then there's like these weird workarounds here, isn't there? There's one going here. Oh boy, how did I do that again? Yeah, there's like a weird two-way filter system. But maybe I can actually draw components from here. We can check that, I guess. We can check that fairly easily, I suppose. Let's see. Inventory, and then we go... Let's go to the vault, because I know the vault... Vault, there we go. That is definitely on the ship. And now here we go to the... There we go. So we cannot pull them over here. Oh, but that I think is because of another filter I placed, which is this filter here. Which makes sure that components get sucked in here. I think I'm just gonna replace this filter with let's just place that in here. Oopsie daisy. I'm just gonna replace this one with a normal conveyor. And then it might work. Shift P, boom. Okay. So now let's try it again, shall we? Vault. No, still doesn't work. Let's try and trace this. So this one goes up here into this conveyor, From here, it goes... Where does it go from here, actually? Hold on. I'm a bit confused right now. This one goes over here. Then, oh, I think this one bridges the gap, doesn't it, into here. Let me just get a this is one of the smaller refineries. This is the basic refinery, right? Yeah, that's this one. Yeah, this one has one on the front and the back. So that bridges this gap. So we're going here, here, and then over here, and then here we end up in here. And then technically we should be able to go through here, unless there's more filters up here. I didn't know, but I don't think there are. No. They're not. Okay. So, and then we go into this filter. Now this filter might be the problem, perhaps. Oh, it's interesting here. It's open here anyway. Where's the control panel to this filter? I cannot quite see where it is. Must be somewhere. Ah, there it is. So this is the conveyor sorter loading out. So it's blacklisting ores. Which is fine, right? And then it goes into this conveyor and into here. That is weird. Let's try this step by step. Maybe the problem is actually in the ship. Oh god, I cannot really frickin'... this is annoying. Yeah, this is fairly annoying. Okay. So which one is this conveyor? This is the docking port connector. Okay. If we go now here. Okay, we can put it in here. Let's do a little journey. We'll use missiles because missiles shouldn't get sucked around, I don't think. So, there's a missile here in the docking port connector. So let's get here to docking port connector. And now from here, let's just show inventories of the current ship. We can put it into the assembler, into a connector. I'm not quite sure where that connector is. But we cannot put it anywhere else. There is... I have the feeling there's some breakage between the lower and the upper conveyor system. The generators are fine again. The reactors are fine. Oh, the small cargo containers. Where are the small cargo containers? Small cargo container 21. This one. Okay. Let's do show on hot. Let's see where that guy is. If it displays it. I have an inkling where it might be. Okay, now decompression off. There we go. I think that cargo container is down here. Yeah, it's one of these. This one. It's this one. Okay. Let's check. There's our missile. Okay, also let's these cargo containers, the small ones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just rename these. How did we refinery? We didn't even name this room properly, didn't we? We must have had technically because of the lights, but let's see. Bridge, captain, crew, cryo gas, hallway, hangar, jump drive, lounge, machine room. That's not the machine room, is it? Med bay, mess hall, mission control. There's an easy way to test this. Well, not really. I'm gonna break it if I'm just grinding at it. Normally I would just damage it slightly so it would show up, but I didn't name any of these, didn't I? That is super annoying. But then that means we can name them whatever we want. So it's either refinery or something like that, or assembler. The assembler, we didn't name that as well. Factory. We might have. Let's check if that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we called it factory. Good. That means all these cargo containers here can be called factory cargo. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Just have to do this real quick, because otherwise... there's already too much stuff on this ship that is not named, you know? Refinery, and then we have the assembler. I want that name too, so... Assembler. Good. Okay, so there must be a problem potentially here. Now we have to troubleshoot this, and the way we're gonna do it, we're gonna get stuff into our inventory to make a cargo container, essentially. One of these. And then we're gonna travel up, like, bit by bit, you know? Gonna cut stuff open. We'll have to, because otherwise we don't get into the guts of the ship. And then we'll insert cargo containers along the way and try to shove that missile upwards. And then we'll see where the breakage is at. But yeah, there's definitely a breakage somewhere in this conveyor system, and it's gonna be a pain to find. But we'll have to do it. Positive note, the ship is flying. Negative note, there's a problem. I'll have to fix it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and take care.